Welcome to our channel, where today we are diving deep into the extraordinary life and career of one of the most iconic figures in the music industry, Taylor Swift. And I am absolutely thrilled to take you on this journey through the life of a woman who has not only redefined the boundaries of music but has also captivated hearts around the world. Taylor Allison Swift was born on December 13, 1989. She didn't just enter the music scene, she burst into it with passion and talent that quickly set her apart. At an early age, Taylor displayed an interest for music, and it was influenced by her grandmother, who was an opera singer, and her exposure to country music also played a very important part. Her parents recognized her talent and dedication, supporting her dreams from day one. Taylor Swift's journey is not one of talent but of relentless hard work, unwavering determination, and an innate ability to connect with her audience. From the moment she picked up her first guitar, she knew that her life's purpose was to create music that resonated with people at a profound level. In 2006, at the age of 16, she released her first self titled debut album, Taylor Swift, marking the beginning of an illustrious career. It was a captivating introduction to the world of Taylor Swift, filled with catchy country melodies and heartfelt lyrics. Little did we know that this was just the first chapter in a story that would go on becoming a phenomenon. As we journey through this video, we will explore Taylor's evolution from a young country sensation to a global pop icon. We will discuss her chart topping albums, her awards and accolades, her transition to acting, her advocacy for social and political causes, her friendships with other celebrities, her business ventures, and even some of the controversies she has been a part of. So, we will also delve into her love life, for which she is popular, discussing her high profile relationships and the impact they have had on her music and public image. And of course, we will touch on her latest albums and projects, keeping you up to date with ever evolving Taylor Swift. So, if you're a Swiftie looking to relive your favorite moments, or if you are new to her and would want to know about her and what makes Taylor Swift such a remarkable figure in the entertainment industry, you are in the right place. Before we begin, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and share it with your fellow Swifties. Let's celebrate Taylor Swift's incredible journey together. Now, let's dive into the life, career, and impact of Taylor Swift. In the world of music, there are artists, there are legends, and then there is Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift undoubtedly falls into the latter category, with a career spanning over a decade, numerous chart topping hits, and a fan base that spans the globe. Taylor Swift's journey is a testament to talent, determination, and unwavering love for music. So, it all began in December 13, 1989. Taylor Allison Swift was born into a loving family that would play a significant role in shaping her future. Her father, Scott Kingsley Swift, worked as a stockbroker, while her mother, Andrea Gardner Swift, was a homemaker. Music ran deep in the Swift's family veins. Taylor's grandmother was an opera singer, and her mother was an accomplished mutual fund executive. Growing up in this environment, it was no surprise that Taylor's own musical journey started at such an early age. From the very beginning, Taylor was exposed to rich tapestry of musical influences. Her parents played a vital role in introducing her to country classics, instilling in her a deep appreciation for the genre. Among her early idols were the legendary country artists Shania Twain and LeAnn Rimes. It was during these formative years that Taylor Swift began to realize her passion for music and the dream of becoming a performer herself. By the age of 10, Taylor Swift had already started down the path that would eventually lead her to stardom. She began performing at local events and talent shows, and her talent quickly became evident. Her voice, even at such a young age, possessed a maturity and emotional depth that captivated the audience. But what truly set Taylor apart was her dedication to her craft. She wasn't content with just singing, she also wanted to write her own songs. At the tender age of 11, she started writing her first songs, often inspired by her own experiences and emotions which we went through. This ability to translate her thoughts and feelings into lyrics would become one of her most defining characters as an artist. In the highly competitive world of the music industry, securing a record deal is no small feat, but Taylor's talent and unwavering determination set her to the path of success. At the age of 14, she convinced her parents to move to Nashville, the heart of the country music scene. This movie was a pivotal role. This move was such a pivotal moment in her life. She attended public school during the day and took songwriting and guitar lessons at night. She was fully committed to her dream. Her hard work paid off in 2004 when she signed a music publishing deal with Sony or ATV, one of the most prominent music publishing companies in the world. This was a significant milestone and set the stage for what would come next. 2 years later, in 2006, Taylor Swift released her self titled debut album under Big Machine label group. The album was a revelation. Her youth, talent, relatable lyrics captured the hearts of both country music enthusiasts and a broader audience. It included hits like Tim McGraw and Teardrops on My Guitar, and it quickly made its way up the country music charts. Taylor's debut album was a statement of intent, showcasing her songwriting talent, her unique ability to connect with the listeners on a personal level, and her determination to make an inedible mark on the music industry. It was a sign that great things are coming. In the album, Taylor was ready displaying her signature style of weaving her personal experiences into songs, making her music not just relatable but deeply personal for her fans. The world had its first taste of magic that would become synonymous with the name Taylor Swift. The release of Taylor Swift, that is an album, marked the beginning of a remarkable journey, one that would take her from the budding country sensation to a global pop icon. But the story was far from over. As we continue to explore the life and career of Taylor Swift, we will delve into her musical evolution, her chart topping albums, and her unceasing passion for music. Now, let's discuss some themes in songwriting like love, heartbreak, and personal growth, which Taylor Swift best covers. Throughout her career, Taylor Swift has been celebrated for her ability to craft songs that resonate with listeners on a deeply personal level. Her songwriting often revolves around themes of love, heartbreak, and personal growth. So let's take up one by one. Love. Love has been a central theme in Taylor Swift's songwriting, whether it's the exhilarating rush of a new romance or the complexity of the long term relationships. Her songs capture the myriad emotions associated with love. Love Story and Begin Again are examples of her romantic ballads. And then we have heartbreak. Taylor's ability to convey the pain of a heartbreak is a hallmark of her songwriting. Tracks like All Too Well and Last Kiss are masterful in their portrayal of the anguish that comes with the end of a relationship. Personal growth. As Taylor Swift matured as an artist and an individual, her songwriting also evolved to reflect personal growth and self discovery. Songs like Shake It Off and Me convey messages of self love, self empowerment, and embracing one's uniqueness. So, Taylor Swift's catalog is filled with popular and iconic songs that had left with a mark on the music industry. Some of these standout tracks include Love Story, which is a modern day Romeo and Juliet tale that captivated the heart of millions. Blank Space, known for its catchy melody and exploration of love's complexities. Shake It Off, an anthem of self-empowerment and resilience. You Belong With Me, a relatable portrayal of unrequited one-sided love. All Too Well, a heart-wrenching, emotionally charged ballad. Blank Space, a satirical take on media portrayals of a love life. And Taylor Swift's career is not without the fair share of controversies and high profile feuds. While she's known for her music and philanthropic endeavors, she has also made headlines for her public disputes and battles over her rights in the music industry. One of the most iconic feuds that is widely discussed in the music industry involved Taylor Swift and Kanye West. It all started at the 2009 MTV Video Music Awards, that is the VMAs, when Taylor won award for Best Female Video. As she was giving her acceptance speech, Kanye West infamously stormed the stage, grabbed the microphone, and declared that Beyonce should have won the award instead. The incident created a media firestorm and left Taylor Swift visibly shaken. However, it also garnered her immense public sympathy and support. Kanye's actions were widely criticized, and even President Barack Obama called him jackass for the stunt. In the years that followed, Taylor and Kanye seemed to put the incident behind them, with occasional public interactions suggesting a resolution. However, the feud was far from over. In 2016, the feud between Taylor and Kanye resurfaced in a major way. Kanye released the song Famous, in which he referred to Taylor in a controversial lyric. Taylor Swift initially expressed outrage at being referred to as that bitch in the song. Kanye claimed that he had sought her approval for the lyric, even recording a phone call in which they discussed the song. This led to public back and forth between Taylor and Kanye, with Taylor insisting that she never approved the derogatory term used in the song. Her stance was supported by many celebrities, further complicating the feud. And another major controversy in Taylor Swift's career revolved around the ownership of her back catalog. In 2019, it was revealed that music executive Scooter Braun's company, Ithaca Holdings, had acquired Big Machine label group, which led to the rights to Taylor Swift's first 6 months. This meant that Scooter Braun now had control over Taylor's early music, something which she opposed. Taylor Swift took to social media to express her frustration and disappointment over the situation. She accused Scooter Braun of being a bully and claimed that she had not been given the opportunity to buy her own music catalog. The feud between Taylor and Scooter became a prominent topic in the music industry, with many artists and fans taking sides. So, in both of these controversies, Taylor Swift displayed a remarkable level of resilience and strength. She used her platform to address issues that were deeply personal and important to her. In the case of Kanye West feud, she asserted herself and stood up against the misogyny in the music industry. When it came to Scooter Braun dispute, Taylor advocated for artist rights and control over their own work. While these controversies did create a moment of turmoil in Taylor's career, they also solidified her status as a fearless and principled artist. Her handling of these situations endeared her to many, and she emerged as a vocal advocate for the rights of artists in an industry often dominated by powerful figures. Taylor Swift's love life has been a subject of fascination for fans and the media alike. She is known for her heartfelt songs and often draw inspiration from her personal experiences, especially her high profile relationships and breakups. So let's begin. Joe Jonas, one of the Taylor's earliest high profile relationships was with Joe Jonas, a member of the popular band the Jonas Brothers. Their young love was the subject of much media attention, but the relationship didn't last, leading to Taylor's emotional breakup song Forever and Always. Taylor Lautner. Taylor Swift briefly dated actor Taylor Lautner, her co-star in the film Valentine's Day. While the relationship was so short-lived, it inspired the song Back to December. And then came Harry Styles. Taylor Swift's relationship with One Direction's Harry Styles garnered significant media coverage. The ups and downs of the romance were chronicled in songs like Style and Out of the Woods. Calvin Harris. Taylor Swift's relationship with DJ and producer Calvin Harris was highly publicized. The couple seemed to be going strong until they had a breakup. However, their relationship took a turn for the worse after it was revealed that Taylor had co written Calvin's hit song This Is What You Came From under a pseudonym. This revelation led to a public dispute between the two. Tom Hiddleston. After the split from Calvin Harris, Taylor Swift was briefly linked to the actor Tom Hiddleston. A whirlwind romance played out in the public eye and even includes the famous I Heart TS tank top worn by Tom. As of the most recent updates, Taylor Swift has been in a relationship with actor Joe Alwyn since 2017. Unlike her previous high profile relationships, Taylor has kept this one relatively private, with only subtle references to their love in her music. Her approach to this relationship marks a shift in her personal life and a desire to maintain some level of privacy. Taylor has always been open about drawing inspiration from her personal experiences when writing songs. Her relationships and breakups have served as creative fuel for many of her hits. Fans eagerly dissect her lyrics, searching for clues about the individuals who have played a role in her life. And currently in news, it was seen that Taylor has broken up with Joe Alwyn. So, Taylor Swift's recent work has been nothing short of groundbreaking. Her albums Folk 4 and Evermore marked a departure from a signature pop sound, venturing into the realm of folk and indie music. These albums were released in 2020 and received a critical acclaim for the lyrical depth and the sonic exploration. Folk 4 was a surprise release that captured the mood of the moment with its introspective and contemplative themes. Songs like Cardigan and The One showcased Taylor's storytelling prowess. The album earned her the Grammy Award for Album of the Year, solidifying her status as one of the celebrated artists of all time. Evermore followed as a sister album to Folk 4, further exploring the folk and indie genres. It continued the narrative style introduced in Folk 4 and featured collaborations with artists like Bon Iver. In addition to her new material, Taylor Swift embarked on the ambitious project of re-recording her early albums. The move was a response to the controversy surrounding the ownership of her back catalog. It allowed her to regain control over her music and offer fans fresh versions of her classic songs. As of the latest updates, Taylor Swift has kept her fans eagerly anticipating for her next move. She has a track record of surprising releases and innovative projects. So it's safe to say that the future holds more exciting music and creative endeavors. One of the most significant aspects of Taylor Swift's career is her ability to reinvent herself and adapt to different musical genres and styles. Her evolution from country to pop, her handling of controversies, and her personal relationships have all played a part in shaping her identity as an artist. With her latest albums and ongoing projects, she continues to set the standard for musical innovation and storytelling in the modern era. There is one thing that Taylor Swift doesn't talk about much. The reason likely comes down to Swift's brand, something she's carefully molded. She has carefully molded it for the past 2 decades. While some have called her calculating, a criticism that's garnered allegations of sexism, her silence or her wealth is simply good business. Swift has been through many eras, but her reputation has always been one of relatability. Swift has never seemed to care about being cool or untouchable. Instead, she has garnered legions of female fans thanks to her vulnerable anthems around heartbreak. The fact that she seems to care a lot and her message of empowerment against corporate behemoths. She has never one to parade around in fancy cars and isn't too good for some seemingly ranch. Swift's power jets have recently made headlines, but her reps have said she often lends them out for her friends. As Kelsey's dad recently said, the person she's currently dating, she's a down to earth young woman, or at least she presents that way. What wouldn't be relatable is that the fact that Swift's net worth is bigger than some of the country's GDPs. Through her tour, Swift has earned hundreds of millions of dollars on a show for which tickets at face value cost an average of $254 in the US, more than double the average concert ticket price of $120 according to Pollstar. Many Swift fans paid much more, some in thousands, for tickets on the secondary market and then shelled out for expensive merch like $70 hoodies. Swift is vocal about taking on Big Machine and re-recording her music. What she doesn't go into detail about is how exactly much that catalog be worth. Bloomberg says it could be as much as $1 million. And while the film version of her tour brings the concert experience to fans worldwide, including those who couldn't afford to attend, it is also making her a lot of money. Of course, all these moves are another type of girl power, and the fact that Swift is as much as a business genius as she is a lyrical one should be celebrated. Her most genius move of all may be not talking about it. Taylor Swift recently released 1989 Taylor's version on Friday. Taylor Swift reigns supreme yet again. As per a report by Variety, the pop star has broken her own record of the most streamed artist in a day with her new album, as per a statement by Spotify. Her 1989 Taylor's version has allowed her to surpass the record she set with Midnight's 2 years ago. As per a statement by Spotify, 1989 Taylor's version has not only allowed the pop star to become the most streamed artist in a day, but has also secured the spot for the most streamed album in a single day this year. The New World track, that is Taylor's version, debuted in the US at number 1 with 5.2 million streams and globally with 11.3 million. On the global chart, a non-wall track style, Taylor's version ends slightly ahead of the previous month, debuting with 11.6 million streams. Released in 2014 and named for her birth year, the original 1989 signified a sonic rebirth. Taylor had shed the Nashville country roots of her 4 studio albums and announced herself as a fully fledged pop superstar. 1989 Taylor's version takes that version of Swift, then in her mid-20s, living in New York, prepared to take on the world with an arsenal of 80s synth sounds and a new producer named Jack Antonoff, and includes 5 unreleased vault tracks that deliver more clues about the artist she was with then. Previous Taylor's version releases have been more than conventional re-recordings, arriving with new music, Easter eggs, and visuals that deepen the understanding of her work. The project, the fourth of 6 re-releases, was instigated by her music manager Scooter Braun's purchase and sale of her early catalog and represents Swift's efforts to control her own songs. And Taylor's The Eras Tour also released in the North American theaters this month and became the highest opening concert film of all time. Recently, it came into news that Selena Gomez is worried about her BFF Taylor Swift is moving too fast with Travis Kelce. Selena thinks Taylor going to games and galvanizing through New York immediately just after meeting Travis is something that is very unlike her. Historically, Taylor's always been super private about everything, and now with this relationship, she is so open about it that it's just very odd for Selena. Prior to Kelce, Swift's most recent long-term relationship was with Joe Alwyn, whom she dated for 6 years. The two were considered to be strangely private because of how rarely they were snapped together. It was told that Gomez has taken notice of how different Taylor Swift has dealt with her new romance with the Kansas City Chiefs tight end and has found some aspects of alarming. The only murderess in the building star is said to have been caught off with a guard where she saw Swift hanging out with Travis' mom, Donna Kelce, and Taylor Swift has accomplished more this year. Like more than this calendar year than most artists hope to achieve during an entire career. Swift currently has the number 1 song in the country with Cruel Summer and is on the verge of scoring her second number 1 album of 2023 with 1989 Taylor's version. Oh, and she has also reached a billionaire status at the age of just 33. Swift is having one of the biggest years in pop music history, on par with icons like the Beatles, Michael Jackson. Swift embarked on the Eras Tour in March, which has grossed more than $780 million, marking it the second highest grossing tour of all time behind Elton John's Farewell Yellow Brick Road. The corresponding concert film hit theaters in October and quickly became the highest grossing film of all time. Meanwhile, Swift's song Anti-Hero from 2022's Midnight reached number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100 in January. She followed that up with the release of Speak Now, Taylor's version in July. It was the 12th number 1 album of her career, the most by any woman in the Billboard chart history. And she is in total control, and only the biggest artist can seek and maintain this kind of control in relation to the labels, venue operators, and cinema chains. Swift's year ranks with the likes of the Beatles, which released 3 number 1 albums in the year 1966, and Michael Jackson, who rolled over 1983 with Thriller. Her crossover success
is reminiscent of Prince's legendary 1984 run with Purple Rain and Eminem's 2002 that included his album The Eminem Show and the film 8 Mile. There's also the year that Beyonce is having, included her world tour, which grossed $579 million, the second highest total for a woman after Swift, and a concert film set to be released on December 1. So, the bottom line is that Swift has amazed one of the most impressive years in the music history, and there are still 2 months.
So let's state the obvious first. Taylor Swift does, in fact, have numerous underrated tracks. Since her self-titled debut album in the year 2006, the singer-songwriter has recorded over 230 songs in her career, successfully experimenting with various genres in the process, yet for anyone only vaguely familiar with her discography. The popular standouts are limited to Love Story, Shake It Off, and All Too Well, or more recently, Anti-Hero. Her music tends to be eclipsed by snap judgments, a torrid news cycle around her love life, or other headlines. The narrative around Swift's body of work is often distilled down to one untrue notion. She only seemingly croons about heartbreak, while Swift draws from a reality. Find us an artist who doesn't. Her creative genius lies in her lyrical ability. She has always been a passionate storyteller with a talent for waxing poetic about love, individualism, insecurities, friendship, and in fact grief. Her 2020 album spoke for and evermore proved she could spin a poignant fictional yarn as well. This year has been a massive for Swift, who embarked on Eras Tour, turned it into a concert film, released her version of Speak Now in July, took over the NFL, ate a piece of chicken with ketchup and seemingly ranch, and more recently released 1989 Taylor's version. And all this came only a year after her 10th studio album. Midnights took over the charts, so the AV Club digs into Swifties' impression. Uh, like Swifties are all over the top and they are celebrating her less celebrated songwriting gems, picking 2 tracks from each of her albums. And she's just ruling the hearts. Taylor Swift's 1989 Taylor's version is finally streaming, and unsurprisingly, fans are resonating with the singer's lyrics about past love and frustration with her exes. Merely days after the re-record drop, a new trend emerged on TikTok centered around the Vault song Now That We Don't Talk. At only 2 minutes and 26 seconds, Now That We Don't Talk digs into the good and bad of no longer having a relationship with an ex, who is probably Harry Styles in Swift's case. Swift sings about missing the old ways and not wanting her ex to change, but as she says, guess I don't have a say now that we don't talk. In the outro of the song, Swift revels in the plus siders of no longer being in the relationship. TikTokers, particularly women, have flocked to the platform to create their own version of this verse. As creators are using the actual lyrics, they caption the videos with their own experience, such as no longer needing to pretend like Kanye West's music or baseball games, or not noticing an ex's receding hairlines. The sound has created like over 9,000 videos so far, many of these following that trend. Taylor Swift's Eras Tour concert film is continuing to reach milestones at the box office. Taylor Swift The Eras Tour crossed $200 million at the global box office over the weekend. The film's distributor AMC announced in a press release on Monday the film documenting the acclaimed career-spanning tour from the pop superstar, aged 33, hit the major benchmark just 3 weeks after it arrived in the theaters worldwide on October 13, 2023. As of this weekend, the concert film has now brought in a total of $150 million domestically. So that shows the hype. Past Thursday through Sunday, the theatrical event grossed globally, earning $24,575 million in the US and Canada across the 95 international territories where the film is currently screening. On November 2, the film, directed by Sam Wrench, will be released into many international markets, including Brazil, Hong Kong, India, Indonesia, Malaysia, Singapore, South Korea, Taiwan, and Turkey. When Taylor Swift The Eras Tour arrived in cinemas, it opened to blockbuster ticket sales of $92.8 million in the US, making it the fifth biggest opening of any theatrical release this year. During this debut weekend, it also reached number one at the box office in US, Canada, UK, Mexico, Australia, Germany, and the Philippines. The film, featuring footage of the pop star's Los Angeles concerts in August, also shattered all the records for its genre during its 3-day opening weekend and Thursday night previews alone. The Eras Tour became the highest grossing concert film of all time, beating out Justin Bieber's Never Say Never, which earned $73 million total over the course of its 2011 domestic run. The concert film even broke records before it arrived in the theaters. Within just 24 hours of the film being announced, it became AMC's top earner for single day ticket sales. The Grammy winner herself celebrated the release of the on screen version of her live show with a premiere event in Los Angeles in October. The Cruel Summer Singer stepped out of the screening held at the Grove's AMC and posed on the red carpet. The pop star also gave a speech at the event. She said, "I would have never had this much fun in my life as I have had on the Eras Tour. Just the most electric experience of my life. And the reason for that is several things like my band, my dancers, and crew." So that's what is Taylor Swift all about.
Few artists in the music industry have amassed as many accolades, trophies, and honors as the incomparable Taylor Swift. With a career that has spanned over a decade, Taylor's rise to superstardom and dominance in the world of music has been nothing but sort of astonishing. Taylor Swift's journey to becoming one of the most decorated artists of her journey began in her early teens. Taylor Swift's early career was undeniably rooted in country music. Her self-titled debut album was a remarkable introduction, blending her catchy melodies with heartfelt lyrics. Taylor Swift's association with the ACM Award started early in her career. In 2000, she won the ACM Award for New Female Vocalist of the Year. This was an early sign of her growing presence in the country music scene. Swift's involvement with the CMA Awards was another crucial milestone. In 2007, she was named the CMA Horizon Award winner, a testament to her rapid rise in the genre. The Horizon Award is often an indicator of an artist's potential for even greater success. While her early years were focused on country music, Taylor Swift's talent transcended genres. She received her first Grammy nomination in 2008, a year after her debut album's release. This was a preview of the international acclaim that would soon follow. One of Taylor Swift's defining characteristics as an artist is her remarkable ability to write her own songs. She is often been called a songwriter prodigy for her skill at capturing the intricacies of love, heartbreak, and growing up. Her songwriting has not only endeared her to fans but also earned her prestigious awards and distinctions. Swift's recognition as a songwriter came early in her career. In 2007, she was awarded the NSAI Songwriters and Artist of the Year, acknowledging her talent both as a writer and a performer. The turning point in Taylor Swift's career came with the release of her second studio album, Fearless, in 2008. While still rooted in country, the album introduced a broader audience to Taylor's storytelling prowess. Hits like Love Story and You Belong With Me showcased her knack for capturing universal themes of love and heartbreak. Fearless marked a turning point in Taylor Swift's career, and it was at the 52nd Annual Grammy Awards in 2010 that she made history. At the young age of 20, she became the youngest artist to win the Grammy for the Album of the Year at that time, a record she still holds. This monumental achievement was a testament to the album's impact and Swift's growing influence on the music industry. The CMA Awards also recognized Taylor Swift's achievements, with Fearless receiving the prestigious title of the Album of the Year in the year 2009. This award was not only acknowledged the album's brilliance but also the pivotal role Swift was playing in the evolution of country music. With You Belong With Me, Taylor Swift delved into the world of music videos, earning recognition at the 2009 MTV Video Music Awards. She won the Best Award for Female Video, but the evening will always be remembered for Kanye West's infamous interruption. This incident not only dominated headlines but foreshadowed Taylor Swift's future involvement in the music video world. Taylor Swift's artistic evolution continued with her third studio album, Speak Now, in 2010 and Red in 2012. These albums maintained elementary of her country roots but also introduced a more pop oriented sound. While these albums continued to receive accolades in the country genre, they also hinted at her future transition into pop music. With Speak Now, Taylor Swift continued to dominate the CMA Awards. She won the Entertainer of the Year in 2011, making the second time a woman had ever won this prestigious award. Her impact on country music was unparalleled. Taylor Swift's achievements extended beyond the traditional country music awards. The American Music Award, that is the AMAs, and Billboard Music Awards recognized her talent and success. She constantly won these awards across various categories, underlining her crossover appeal and ability to connect with the broader audience. Taylor Swift's full transition to pop music came with the release of her fifth studio album, 1989, in 2014. The album, featuring hits like Shake It Off and Blank Space, signaled her readiness to explore a new genre. While it was a significant shift in her career, it only expanded her influence and fan base. 1989 was a game changer for Taylor Swift at the Grammy Awards. In 2016, she won 3 Grammy Awards, including Album of the Year, making her the first female artist to win the category twice. This record-breaking feat further solidified her place in music industry. At the 2015 Billboard Music Awards, Taylor Swift dominated several major categories, including Top Artist and Top Billboard 200 Album. These wins were a testament to her immense popularity and success in the pop music landscape. Taylor Swift's transition to pop music also meant a stronger presence at the MTV Video Music Awards. She received the prestigious MTV Video Vanguard Award in 2015, recognizing her impact on the music video medium. With Reputation released in 2017, Taylor Swift not only showcased her ability to reinvent her sound, but also addressed her public image and the controversies that followed her for years. The album featured more assertive and unapologetic Swift, with hits like Look What You Made Me Do. Even as she evolved her music style and persona, Taylor Swift's dominance at award shows continued. At the 2018 American Music Awards, she won several categories, including Artist of the Year and Tour of the Year. Her influence and fan loyalty remained unwavering. Beyond her music and awards, Taylor Swift's advocacy for political and social causes brought her a new level of recognition. Her efforts to encourage voter registration and participation, as well as her vocal support for the LGBTQ+ community, earned her praise from organizations and leaders. These efforts underscored her commitment to using her platform for a positive change. With Lover released in 2019, Taylor Swift continued to win hearts with her heartfelt, optimistic, and love-themed songs. At the 2019 American Music Awards, she won numerous awards, including Artist of the Decade, reaffirming her status as one of the most influential artists of the 21st century. In 2020, Taylor Swift surprising return to folk and indie music with Folklore and Evermore was met with critical acclaim. These albums showcased her songwriting prowess and a return to her storytelling roots. They also marked her ongoing collaboration with Aaron Dessner of The National and a shift to more indie and alternative sounds. Folklore and Evermore received widespread acclaim and repeated substantial awards. At the 63rd Annual Grammy Awards in 2021, Folklore won the Grammy Award for Album of the Year, a testament to Taylor Swift's ability to transcend genres. In a move to regain control over her catalog, she dubbed Taylor's Version Project, which allowed her to have a say in the use of her music. It was both a strategic and symbolic move that garnered significant attention. At the 2021 Billboard Music Awards, Taylor Swift broke a long standing record. She surpassed the legendary Stevie Wonder to become the artist with the most Billboard Music Awards in history, with a total of 24 awards. As we wrap up our awards odyssey with Taylor Swift, we can't help but anticipate what the future holds for this extraordinary artist. With her ongoing collaborations, her re recordings, and her capability to surprise fans with unexpected release, Taylor Swift's influence on music, culture, and the awards is far from over. In the world of music, allocates are not just about the number of awards an artist collects, they're a reflection of the impact, creativity, and longevity of a career. Taylor Swift's journey, filled with numerous awards, record breaking achievements, and chart topping albums, definitely tells about her outstanding talent and unshakable connection with fans. As she continues to evolve, push boundaries, and use her platform for positive change, her awards odyssey is far from complete, and we look forward to celebrate the future honors she will undoubtedly receive.
Taylor Swift and her Swifties are a special bond. In the vast landscape of music, certain artists transcend the realm of mere stardom to become something more. They become cultural icons. Taylor Swift is undoubtedly one of those rare artists who have not only made an mark on the music industry but also created a unique and profound connection with her fan base known as Swifties. Before we dive into the enchanting world of Swifties, let's first understand the artist who ignited the passionate following. Taylor Swift's journey from a young country sensation to a global pop icon is nothing short of remarkable. Taylor Allison Swift showed an early aptitude for music. Her family, particularly her grandmother, who was an opera singer, and her mother played a significant role in nurturing her love for music. At the age of 14, the unwavering determination and support of her family, Taylor convinced her parents to relocate to Nashville, the epicenter of the country music scene. In 2006, she released a self-titled debut album under the Big Machine label group. The album has marked the album did mark the beginning of an illustrious career, showing her exceptional songwriting skills and uncanny ability to connect with the audience on a deeply personal level. The term Swifties refer to the devoted fan base of Taylor Swift. These fans are more than just casual listeners. They are passionate, tightly knit community that transcends borders and ages. Bond beyond The bond between Taylor Swift and the Swifties is a unique and remarkable one, built on a foundation of shared experience, emotions, and an unwavering love for her music. Taylor Swift's music has always been deeply personal, rooted in her own experiences and emotions. Her ability to translate these feelings into relatable lyrics has resonated with millions. Swifties often describe her songs as the soundtrack of their lives, capturing moments of love, heartbreak, friendship, and personal growth. Her music serves as a constant companion through the ups and downs of life, making her fans feel understood and less alone. It's not uncommon to hear Swifties say, "I feel like Taylor Swift knows my life." This connection between an artist and a fan is a rare and precious one, as Taylor's songs often mirror the experience of her listeners, whether it's the blooming of a new romance, the pain of a heartbreak, or the journey to self discovery. Taylor Swift has a song for every chapter of life. Taylor Swift's lyrics have a magical quality. They can evoke tears of nostalgia, smiles of recognition, and moments of introspection. Her ability to capture the essence of complex emotions in simple, relatable word is the hallmark of her songwriting. Swifties often share stories of how Taylor's music has helped them navigate challenges in life. Her songs provide solace, empowerment, and a sense of belonging. They have become anthems for those who need a voice to express their own feelings and experiences. This deep emotional resonance is a significant factor in the bond between Taylor Swift and her Swifties. What sets Taylor Swift apart from many other artists is a personal connection with her fans. She takes the time to interact with Swifties on social media, respond to their letters, and surprise them with unexpected gestures of kindness. These personal touches create a sense of intimacy and inclusivity, making Swifties feel like they are a part of an extended family rather than just fans. One famous tradition that Taylor Swift has is the Swiftmas celebrations, where she personally selects and sends gifts to fans during the holiday season. These acts of generosity and thoughtfulness have left a long lasting impression on her fan base. Swifties don't just connect with Taylor, they connect with each other. The fan base has created a tight knit community where friendships are forged and support is readily available. Swifties often come together to celebrate Taylor's music, organize fan events, and even support each other during challenging times. This sense of unity within the Swiftie community is a testament to the positive and welcoming environment that Taylor Swift has fostered. Many fans have found lifelong friends and even love through the shared appreciation for her music. The bond between Taylor Swift and her Swifties isn't just emotional, it's also a force for good. Swifties have been known to mobilize quickly and effectively for charitable causes, whether it's raising funds for disaster relief, supporting important social causes, or even making charitable donations in honor of Taylor Swift. They are a powerful and proactive fan base. One notable example of this is the response of Taylor Swift's publicized donation to an online fans college tuition ban. Swifties around the world were inspired by her generosity and began donating to various charitable causes in her name, creating a ripple effect of goodwill. The digital era has played a significant role in the formation and growth of the Swiftie community. Social media platforms like Twitter, Instagram, and Tumblr have allowed fans to connect, share their love for Taylor Swift, and create fan art and fan fiction. Taylor herself is an active presence on these platforms, often engaging with her fans and sharing updates about her life and music. Taylor Swift has an endearing habit of dropping hints and clues about her upcoming albums and projects. Swifties eagerly decode these hints and engage in speculation, creating a sense of shared excitement and anticipation. The themes of her albums often become a focal point of the fan community, with fans eagerly embracing the narratives and aesthetics of each era. Swifties are known for their encyclopedic knowledge of Taylor Swift's career, songs, lyrics, and personal life. They can recite entire lyrics, remember important days, and analyze every detail of her work. The dedication and passion of Swifties has turned them into walking, talking repositories of Taylor Swift's legacy. In conclusion, Taylor Swift's transition from country to pop music was a pivotal movement in her career, expanding her fan base and solidifying her status as a global superstar. Her major albums each represent distinct phases of her career, with her songwriting centered on themes of love, heartbreak, and personal growth. Her catalog is filled with popular and iconic songs that continue to resonate with listeners of all age. Stay tuned as we continue to explore the extraordinary journey of Taylor Swift. Tracks like All Too Well and Last Kiss are masterful in the portrayal of the anguish that comes with the end of a relationship. As Taylor Swift matured as an artist and an individual, her songwriting also evolved to reflect personal growth and self discovery. Songs like Shake It Off and Me convey the messages of self empowerment and embracing one's uniqueness. In this comprehensive exploration of Taylor Swift's extraordinary journey, we have traced the remarkable evolution of an artist who has left an indelible mark on the music industry and the hearts of millions of fans all over. From her early life in reading to her transition from country to pop music and her enduring bond with Swifties, Taylor Swift's career is a testament to talent, dedication, and resilience. Throughout her career, Taylor Swift has not only redefined the boundaries of music, but has also redefined what it means to be an artist in the modern age. Her connection with her fans, the Swifties, is a shining example of the powerful and positive influence that music and art can have on people's lives. As her music has proved solace, empowerment, and a sense of belonging, her personal touches and interactions have created a unique bond that goes beyond the traditional artist and fan relationships. In the digital age, where the distance between artists and their fans has diminished, Taylor Swift has embraced this closeness and uses to foster a sense of community among the fans. The Swifties are not merely a fan base, they are a family, brought together by a shared love for an artist who has touched their lives in deeply personal ways. Taylor Swift's journey from country to pop music was a pivotal moment in her career. It was a transition that took her from the roots of her early influences to the global stage of pop stardom. Her major albums from Fearless to 1989 and beyond represent distinct phases of her career, each marked by its unique sound and themes. Her songwriting, centered on themes of love, heartbreak, and personal growth, has not only resonated with her fans but has also showcased her growth as an artist. Her popular and iconic songs have become anthems for a generation, capturing the essence of complex emotions in simple, relatable words, whether it's Love Story, Blank Space, or Shake It Off. Her songs have left an mark on the music industry. As an artist, Taylor Swift has achieved monumental success, winning numerous awards and accolades including Grammys, Billboard Music Awards, and many more. Record setting achievements like being the youngest person to win a Grammy for Album of the Year at the time have secured her a place in music history. Her contributions to both country and pop music genres have been influential and transformative. Beyond music, Taylor Swift has ventured into acting, proving her versatility as an artist. Her roles in films like Valentine's Day and The Giver have garnered critical acclaim. Her advocacy for social and political issues such as gender equality and LGBTQ+ rights has showcased her commitment to using her platform for a positive change. Taylor Swift's close friendships in the entertainment industry, often referred to her squad, have been a subject of fascination. Her bonds with celebrities like Selena Gomez, Carly Kloss, and others have been a source of inspiration and memorable moments for her fans. In the realm of business, Taylor Swift's ventures and brand endorsements, including her partnership with Apple Music and a successful merchandise and clothing line, have expanded her influence beyond music. Her impact on fashion and style trends have been significant. Of course, no journey is without its share of controversies. Taylor Swift has faced public disputes with figures like Kanye West and battles over the rights to her music with Scooter Braun. However, her resilience and strength in handling these situations have only solidified her place as an icon. Love has been a recurring theme in Taylor's life, with high profile relationships and breakups often making headlines. Her relationships with celebrities like Joe Jonas, Taylor Lautner, and Harry Styles have been subjects of intense public interest, while her current partner, if applicable, is a topic of curiosity. Taylor Swift has been selective in sharing personal details in the public. In the recent years, Taylor Swift has continued to release albums that push the boundaries of her artistry, folklore, and evermore. With the folk and Indian influences have received critical and commercial acclaim. The decision to record her early albums has not only allowed her to regain control of her music, but has also showcased her resilience and determination to protect her artistic legacy. In conclusion, Taylor Swift's journey is an extraordinary one, filled with highs, lows, and a deep connection with her fans, the Swifties. Her impact on the music industry and her role as a cultural influencer are undeniable. Her evolution from a young country artist to a global pop sensation is a testament to her versatility and artistry. As we continue to follow Taylor Swift on her journey, there is no doubt that she will continue to surprise and inspire her with her music, her activism, and her unwavering dedication to her art. Her story is far from over, and we can't wait to see what the next chapter holds. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of Taylor Swift's life and career. We encourage you to share your favorite Taylor Swift moments and songs in the comment section and stay tuned for more updates and content. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. So, stay connected.